Easy. Can I get a wheelchair over here?
Fine.
Not fine. You just passed out right in front of me. We got to run some tests.
You already did.
No, those were routine. Now we know there's something wrong.
I don't want any more tests.
Doesn't matter what you want, Jason. Yeah, you got a wife now. Why don't you do it for her?
Monica?
Oh, hi.
Hi. One of the nurses called and said Jason collapsed.
Yeah, he did. Patrick is running some tests on him right now.
Okay, well, do you know what happened?
Well, only that he collapsed right here. Fortunately, Patrick was here, and he was only out for less than a minute.
Oh, okay, so they don't think it's that serious.
Well, could have been any number of reasons. It could have been just as simple as he was dehydrated.
Well, you know, he did hit his head on New Year's.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, he was riding his motorcycle, and Michael stepped in the middle of the road, and he had to ditch his bike so he didn't hit Michael.
Oh, that's awful close to what happened to Jay.
I know, but Michael is fine. I mean, he doesn't have anything more than just a cut on his hand. And Patrick ran some tests on Jason. They said he was okay, but they ran some more tests, and, well, they don't have the results back yet.
You know, you look a little pale. Come on. Sit down. Well, come on. I can't have you and Jason fainting in the same night.
Yeah, well, thank you, but I'm okay, really.
So tell me, is this the first time that Jason has passed out?
That I know of, yeah.
Why, he wouldn't tell you?
Well, Jason never really wants me to worry. I mean, he's never vocal about being in pain or anything like that. He's just, I don't think he realizes it, actually.
I mean, you've got to wish sometimes that he would be more careful and maybe settle down, don't you?
Yeah, it's just not who he is.
I think Jason might have changed if Jake had lived. A child can be a really good reason to turn your life around.
Dr. Nick Brown, please report to admissions.
Any other symptoms?
Just the numbness in my hand.
Would you say that's constant?
No.
It says that you've been shot and stabbed in that same left shoulder.
I don't know. I don't really keep track of that stuff.
Well, that's fabulous. It's hard to tell if it's a side effect from the surgery, if it's nerve damage from a prior injury, but we'll test for all of the above.
How long is that going to take?
You might be here for a while. I'll go get Robin. You can tell her what's so important before she leaves on her trip.
Well, what do you mean? She's leaving?
Yeah, she's going to Africa for a conference.
Something about HIV and AIDS?
Did she tell you about it?
Yeah, we talked.
You want to be more specific? Look, Jason, I get that you stonewall me because I'm your doctor and you don't like being in here, but Robin's my wife and she's my daughter's mother. So if there's something you're concerned about her, you need to tell me. Got you booked for an MRI tonight.
Thanks.
You want to express your gratitude? Tell me what's going on with Robin.
Robin came to see me when I was in lockup at the PCP.
Yeah, she told me about that.
Look, I just know Robin from a whole different time. And I think there's things that are easier for her to talk to me about.
Like HIV and stone.
Exactly, yeah.
Look, I know this probably sounds ridiculous. There was a time that I was jealous of Stone. Maybe I still am. He was more than Robin's first love. Obviously, everything that they went through, her watching him die, still resonates in her.
It was a tough time. You know, when I met Robin, there was no cocktail. If you had HIV, you were probably going to get AIDS and you were probably going to die, and she was too scared to talk to anybody, so she talked to me. You know, we'd meet out on this bridge.
Blackstone Canyon. Yeah, she's never brought me out there before.
Well, they tore it down a few years ago.
She said there's a new one there.
Yeah, I gave the city money to build it.
So she had a place to remember Stone.
She's just thinking a lot about that time right now.
She's got a patient with HIV that has complications. Robin's very private about that time in her life. It's hard because I don't want to push her.
And I know that she loves you. And I know that she doesn't want you to worry. I'm telling you that you need to talk to her about what she's going through right now.
Well, maybe I should say the same thing to you. Does Sam know what's going on with you?
drink some of this and get some color back in your cheeks.
Thank you. I think I will be fine once I see Jason, though.
Well, I'll tell him you're here.
No, don't. Please, don't do that. I don't want to interrupt anything. If he gets close to that elevator, he just might make a run for it.
You really do understand that man, don't you?
No, it's not that hard. You just have to be honest.
Already young. Dr.
Not that I'm implying that you aren't honest.
Oh, hey, no. That's all right. Now, I find myself saying either too much or too little with Jason, and making both of us uncomfortable. I don't want that to be the way it is with us.
No, of course not. I don't feel that way.
I think you know, when I found out that Jake was my grandson after he was gone, it hit me pretty hard.
Yeah, I can imagine. Listen, I hope you know that Jason wasn't trying to shut you out. He was just trying to do what he thought was best.
No, I know. And I know that he's still grieving, and you may be reluctant to bring up the subject of having a child. But I think you should really try, Sam. Otherwise, you'll regret it.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Well, selfishly, I would like nothing better than to have a grandchild that I can dote on. But really, I'm thinking about you. You know, I mean, Jason takes terrible chances, and I think having a baby would change all that.
I can't.
Look, I know it is up to you two to decide, really, and well, all I can say is I wouldn't want you to miss out having a baby with the man that you love. Oh, sorry. Oh, I have to take this. And I'm sure you're thrilled it'll keep me from rambling. Excuse me.
Sam.
Hey, how's Jason?
He's alert. He's conscious. If I didn't actually see him pass out in front of me, I wouldn't think there was anything wrong with him.
Oh, well, have the test results come back?
Not yet, but we're doing a second pass on everything. I asked him about any other problems, any other symptoms, and he mentioned some numbness in his left hand, which could be prior injury to his shoulder. It's unlikely it's because of the surgery, but we're going to run tests to make sure.
Okay, well, that's good. What do you need from me? Anything?
Yeah, has he mentioned anything about headaches or weakness?
Jason rarely ever complains at all, you know that.
And what about a change in behavior?
OR4.
He gets angrier faster. I mean, Jason never really used to get angry at all, or never would show it.
And did that happen after the surgery?
The first time it happened was in Hawaii.
Okay, and since then?
Thanksgiving, he flipped the table, and he was arrested for assaulting the ex-mayor.
I don't think that the symptoms. The guy's an idiot.
Yeah, I know that, but Jason has never done that. I mean, not before.
Before the surgery or before?
No, it's just, you know, he's been under a lot of stress lately, and he's been getting so angry. Patrick, like, he'll clench his fist so tight, and the scary thing is I don't even think he knows he's doing it.
Hi. Hey. How do you feel?
I'm fine.
Sam is in the waiting room.
I didn't know they called her.
Of course they called her. She's your wife.
I know. I don't want her to worry.
Well, I just said she's your wife. Worrying's part of the job.
Okay, I'm going to see her now.
Oh, come on. No, she's fine. Jason, really. The best thing you could do for her is to finish up your test, okay?
Okay.
I was telling her that I find I either say too much or too little to you. I'm afraid at the moment I may be going for the too much thing, but, well, have you and Sam considered having a baby?
Did you say that to Sam?
Uh-huh, I did. And now I'm saying it to you.
Is this about Jake?
It's about life and regrets that we are left with. I think a child is the greatest gift that the two of you could give each other. I just wanted to say that, Jason. also that I love you very much.
I'm going to go check on the test results. Who knows when we're going to get Jason back in here, so I'm going to take advantage of it.
Well, do you think he's going to be okay? I mean, is there anything I can do?
The test results will show that. What you can do is keep him as even as possible. I know it's difficult with his line of work, but the less stress in his life right now, the better. Okay?
Okay.
I'll check up with you later.
Thank you.
Sam. Hey. Are you okay?